Packful Rat, back with another live stream. And yeah, I hope everyone's having a good, restful Sunday. I know I wasn't here yesterday or the day before, but now we're back at it. We're gonna be here tomorrow too. Uh, just to start things off, I'm Packful Rat, and you guys don't give up. No matter where you are, keep your head down, keep that momentum up, and whenever you lift your head up, you're gonna be in a better place. You're gonna be in a better place whenever you lift your head up again. And so don't give up. And yeah, it's time to keep going. It's time to keep going. You know. But we got a few different things to talk about today. We got a few different things. Hopefully I can remember every topic correctly, and hopefully, we don't forget too many details on this stream, because every day we're out here trying to better, we're trying to do these things so we could, get our good positive message out there and better society and all that good stuff. So make sure y'all drop a like and sub too if you're tuning in. Make sure y'all, just keep popping up and showing y'all support. I'm about to go in on this. Work hard, play hard, and yeah, shout out to Hooney for always giving me some good advice on hitting the gym. Like he says, pack a bowl and stay swole. And shout out to Hooney for that message. Yeah. And so just to let's go ahead and touch base back on our previous stream where we were saying shout out Lori, whatever. And so let's talk back about our previous stream where we're saying how basically your insecurities are gonna trap you. Whatever insecurities you have, they're gonna trap you. And so the things that you shouldn't be doing, they're gonna make you more insecure. When you do things that we know we shouldn't be doing, and we're like, yeah, we shouldn't be doing this right now, that when we complete that action later on, we're gonna get insecure, and we're gonna, we're not gonna be as confident and stuff. And so that was what we were talking about yesterday, because I want you guys to be free, powerful spirits. I want you all to be free, powerful spirits up here on this channel. Shout out to Laura Lee, COVID for Life. And so today we're talking about basically why we need to quit wasting stuff. All right, because too much waste is out there, and it's just multiplying. This waste is just multiplying. And one day this whole world's gonna be cluttered up with a bunch of waste because of just greed and taking too much that we don't need. And look, we got to think about it like this. We got we're all on this ride together. We're all on this planet together, and we're all going through the same. And so we need to be sharing. And we can't be greedy people. We can't be taking things we can't be taking too much. We can't be thinking that we're like above, like our current position. We can't be taking too many things, because we got to share. Because all this stuff is limited. All these items are limited resources, and we talked about that too on yesterday's stream, or the last stream. We talked about how the reason we need to be out there and going and getting this stuff done is because these resources are limited, and if we don't get them, someone else is going to get them. And so, but that being said, we still got to share these resources. There's only a limited number of resources around. And so if you're constantly breaking stuff, wasting stuff, if you're constantly not finishing your food, and you're just wasting food and stuff, or even if you're wasting Zaza or whatever you're wasting, taking more, being lustful or greedful, or whatever. That's not good. We gotta tone back our usage. We gotta, make sure we're taking what we need and not, trying to, go too crazy with it. Shout out Laura Lee in the chat. Shout out Trey is the GOAT. Make sure y'all drop a sub and leave a like. I'm Packful Rat, and I'll be doing this every day. We be out here in Oregon on the coast, just here to elevate y'all's, basically get a better head on y'all shoulders. About to go in on this. You know what I mean? And that's just how that's just what we're talking about, how not to waste stuff. I held that in. I held that in real nice. And that's just I'm just showing y'all how not to waste stuff, because, we got a lot of privileges. And so, like, don't be taking your privileges for granted. Somebody else is going to want these things. And, like, yeah, so, you know, enjoy, savor that stuff, savor your stuff, enjoy your stuff. Like, don't be wasteful. Don't be grabbing things you don't need. Don't be, moving on to our second topic. Our second nugget of advice for today is one second. Our second topic is why, if something's broken, don't fix it. My bad. That stuff got me spaced out a little bit. That Bolsky got me a little spaced out. But if you got a method going on that's working, you gotta keep that method up. You gotta keep that method up. Shout out Aiden in the chat. And if you got something that's working, keep doing it. And it, like, yeah. So the other day, I was trying some new stuff out with the stream, and it wasn't really going in my favor. I wasn't getting as many subs as I would get. And so that just goes to show, like, you shouldn't necessarily change things up if they're already working and stuff. And now today we're going back. We threw it all back to our original setup, and it's going great today. So that's just an example of if something's broken, don't try to fix it. Like, then don't let things get broken in the first place. That's another one. But yeah, I had a good day today. I was just out there running miles, hit the gym, make sure we're all hitting the gym, staying hydrated. I hit my 5-mile run and lifted a little bit, and had work today. So it was a good, productive day. And now we're outside, finally just chilling. And yeah, work hard, play hard. And yeah, like, make sure y'all all stay productive and positive. And it ain't about numbers. It ain't about money. Life isn't about anything. You don't have to have the craziest thing. You don't have to be the craziest. You don't have to have the most followers. It's not about that. It's greater than that. And also, a lot of the smaller stuff is what's actually what's important. And so what I mean is just hanging out with somebody, doing something small. The small things matter, and the small things, is literally such a big part of it too. It's not always about being the most, having the most popularity, having the most numbers, having the highest number in your bank account. It's a lot about the smaller things. That is, living a humble life is really really respectable. Is more respectable than, so than the latter. So keep that in your mind, guys. Appreciate the small stuff. And yeah, it's not always about the grand big things. And if you're not if you're somewhere where you're feeling stuck, that's a good thing, because life is always hitting us harder whenever we're already on a good momentum. Just because it's trying to make it even harder. When we do the right thing, it gets even harder. So just like, yeah, just keep it keep going. When it rains, it pours, and it is gonna start raining on days when it should be like, whenever you want it to be sunny, it's going to be a rainy day. And it's not only going to rain, it's going to be pouring. And so what I mean by that is, sometimes when you get hit in the face, sometimes you're going to be getting hit in the face for doing the right thing. Doing the right thing is going to get you hit in the face. And then not only that, you're just going to but that's just another test. That's just another test. And so yeah, like it's going to get more difficult. And if you're taking the easy route all the time, it's going to keep getting easier. It's going to keep getting easier until, you're so lost, and you're not even, you're not achieving the things. You're missing out. You're missing out, and you're not achieving the things you want to do. And so, yeah. Or you're just not, being productive. And so we're avoiding all of that, and we're trying to stay focused and productive. Shout out everyone who popped out. We had a good stream tonight. Shout out CJ Johnson. Shout out Shirley Opperman. And so, yeah, we talked about why you got to stop being a wasteful person, why you got to take what you need, not more than you need. It only takes a little bit to get far away sometimes. We got to share. And we're saying that, if it's not broken, don't fix it. For example, we threw this stream back to our OG ways, and we had a 6 stream. We threw it back to how we started, and we had a 6 stream. And so, yeah, if it's not broken, don't fix it. I was trying to change, but but yeah, that means, still try to strive to be, every day is a new opportunity to change and become better. So obviously we're still trying to change and become better. But if it's not broken, you don't need to try to reinvent it. But all right, that was enough of that yap sesh. We'll be back on tomorrow with a new message. I'm Packful Rat, here to elevate y'all's mental and physical. I'm going to catch y'all. Logging out.